Why play Renna mid lane? She has movement, she has kit with CC, and she has AoE damage. However, she is squishy, she has to collect essence, and she is a late game champion. Let's jump right into Renna's kit, starting with her passive Echoes of the Dam, which causes entities that die near her to have a chance on dropping essence, and enhances Renna's abilities. Also, if she jumps while midair, she will begin to hover, falling slowly. Next, her basic attack Vow is a melee basic that deals physical damage. Following her alternate, Soulfire launches 3 projectile waves that explode, dealing magical damage to targets. For every 50 essence, another projectile is added to the wave. Her primary Mortal Coil is an AoE that deals magical damage to nearby enemies and applies a pull to nearby enemies. Enemies below 8% health are executed and Renna heals with this ability. With essence, this ability radius increases and the percentage below health is increased for executions. Her secondary support shifts Renna upward and deals magical damage. That when it collides with an enemy, it explodes and mesmerizes the enemy. For every 15 essence, deal an additional 1% of target's current health as magical damage. Finally, Renna's ultimate Abyssal Rift channels and teleports Renna to a location of choice and deals magical damage, increased by 50% against targets below 30%. Per every 50 essence, the ability lasts 0.5 seconds longer. Movement augmentations, I recommend the following: Netherward, which upon Soulfire, gain a shield for 2 seconds based on magical power. For augmentation number 1, grab Ultimatum to increase ultimate ability damage. Finally, for augmentation number 2, grab Executioner to deal increased damage to heroes below 40% health. Now let's move it on Renna's crest and items to build. Given her kit, you want to go for a heavy mana magical damage build with ability haste, as her kit benefits from ability haste. Start by building Epoch Crest to enter stasis, which helps especially as your ult doesn't stop when in stasis. The first item you should build is Megacosm, so you can clear minions faster and deal increased damage based on target health. Second, Tainted Scepter to reduce target healings and deal additional damage to those affected. Third, Noxia for increased max health damage due to the comboing abilities. Fourth, Wraith Leggings for forward movement speed and increased magical damage on targets below 40% health. Fifth, Entropy to deal increased magical damage scaled by your magical power. Finally, close the 6th item with Overseer to gain lifesteal and heal yourself as you deal damage. Extra, don't forget your Intellect Tonic for the increase in magical power and mana regen. For skill order, start with alternate, secondary, then primary, while then upgrading your alternate, primary, and finally secondary while taking ult whenever you can. In early game, you want to focus on gaining essence. Without it, she is practically useless. However, once gained in stacks, she can cause a lot of issues as the kit is based on stacks. In the mid to late game, focus on helping to secure objectives. Remember, Renna has tons of CC in her kit used to unleash havoc in teamfights and make the team submit to you. Now, how to best use Renna abilities. Renna can use her abilities in vast ways. The primary can help you when you need to heal or whenever you want to pull someone close to you and your team. Her passive really is the main part of the kit, and use that floating for some crazy pathing. Her alternate, secondary, and primary can be used to secure objectives and win teamfights. Use her primary to pull enemies, then her secondary to mesmerize enemies, while using her alternate to deal damage. Your ultimate is perfect for teamfights. That's basically an autopilot ultimate that deals damage to anyone within your range and can really deal damage once stacked properly with essence. You can also use it to engage and disengage from fights, as it's another blink. Finally, Renna is an amazing mid to late game champion. Early on, you have to play very passive and be careful not to feed, but once built up, she is a menace to the lobby, and once stacked, she can be a real issue. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If so, please